Hold up. Yo, what's good, Bat? What's good? What's good? Give me 1 second. We're going to start the stream in a second, real quick. Right now, I'm just getting ready to set up for it. Yo, Bat, what's good? Yo, Trini, what's also? Yo, Trini, what's good? This is good. Yo, appreciate it. Yo, yesterday we played a lot of Fortnite, too. We had a whole lot of dubs as well. Bro, that last game should have been a dub. By the way, sorry if I'm late. And my pizza pop. Yo. Hold up. First things first, though. Yeah, I call unseen lag. All right, got you. Okay, so we're back. Obviously, I played off stream to get back up to where we were again. So, yeah, we got that going. Wait, can you guys hear me? Okay, got you. Okay, there we go. I had to make sure I could hear the game audio. But before we even start playing, you know, I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter or anything like that. If you guys follow me on Twitter or Instagram, make sure to go and follow me on Twitter or Instagram. Link down below. But, man, for those of you guys who have played The Last of Us, y'all know Aris Tess. We all know Aris Tess. But the voice actor for Tess, Annie passed away yesterday. It's really unfortunate. And we're gonna miss her. And well, it was just so unexpected, man. Like, RP, and it just caught me so off guard. Like, I didn't even know that she played Tess in the game. Like, I didn't know that she played Tess. So honestly, we're gonna miss you. Did an amazing job playing Tess, as well as everything else you did. Most importantly, we're gonna remember her as Tess. We're gonna remember her as Tess. But man, that caught me so off guard, man. So like, that just caught me so off guard. It was just, man, that caught me so off guard too. Oh, I have them on volley? Okay. But man, she's gonna live on forever. Like, I'm gonna miss her, man. Like, we know her as Tess. But yeah. And she passed the day that the new episode came out as well. She passed away yesterday, so as soon as episode 3 was about to come out, she passed away for that too. She passed away before the episode aired too. So we're gonna react to the credits for that as well. But other than that, like, check it. You gotta check on everybody, bro. Like, that was just so sad. Like, she's gonna be missed very well. She's gonna live on as, that's just so crazy, bro. But we're gonna keep going on. And she was one of my favorite. Tess was, bro. Nothing's never gonna top that whole entire scene. Nothing's ever gonna top that whole entire scene. So now whenever you guys go back and play part 1. There she is. By the way, sorry if the stream started really late.
Scars built all this?
Seraphites.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
So I don't want more shit.
It's pretty cool.
What's cool?
Like, impressive. Awesome.
I don't know what to craft here. But obviously, like I said, my prayers go out to her and her family through this tough time, so. I have no idea what to upgrade. Do I get shivs or do I just go ahead and go for ammo? Wait, as a matter of fact, what do I have? Okay, I have 1 med. Ammo? Okay. And then all we have to do is get the upper 50 and after we're chilling with it. All I have to do is get 50, that's 50 plus 70, that is 110, and after that I'm pretty much chilling. Alright, so new strategy. We got a new strategy.
I'll go first this time.
Literally played to get up to this point all this morning. Yes, guns blazing.
Seriously.
Bro, you gotta remember this is grounded. I can't go guns blazing. If I go guns blazing, I die. Unless I get completely caught, then yeah, I'll do it.
It's the apostate! With a wolf! He's running!
They went into the craft!
Anyone have eyes? Scour the roof. Find them, damn it. Oh, Angel! It came from back there! Where'd they go?
It must be nearby.
What the fuck? Bro, I don't understand. Why is it that my gun won't shoot and... Oh my fucking god. I don't want to go through this again, bro. I hate Abby's part so much. I'm literally about to stop playing Permadeath for this. I'll probably just end up just playing Abby's part off stream, bro. Matter of fact, I hate this chapter. I hate this chapter so much, dog. I'm just gonna get past it in my own time, bro. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna play music. I don't want to go past this chapter. I'm getting sick of this. Hold on. Gun blazing failed how it never failed. I don't understand. It doesn't fail me all the time, but for some odd reason, though, I hate this part so fucking much, bro. It's stupid. I hate this part so much just due to the fact that I know how to get past it. It's just fucking stupid, dog. I literally have to go through and craft everything again. Oh, as a matter of fact, is there a save file for this? I understand how that works, bro. I'm not being stuck here again. I know I should have probably just went past it off stream anyways. I don't understand. Hold up. All you guys are not gonna understand what I'm doing, but I'm gonna be here for like at least all like 15 to 20 minutes. I fucking hate this part so much, bro. Like there are certain chapters that I just don't do. This is being one of the chapters that I just can't stand, bro. This is literally like the main problem with this is for the fact that I don't understand how I die a lot at that part. Whenever I know how to get past it, and I try a new strategy, but for some odd reason that shit doesn't work. That's fucking stupid, dog. Like, I don't really care. Just get me back up there. I'll probably end up playing off stream anyways. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't want to even play Abby's day. I just want to low-key just speedrun it through. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like playing her part at all because her part is just stupid. I don't understand how the fuck I can get caught, right? And the shit just doesn't want to fucking work. I'm already mad as it is. It's just the fact about my fucking dodge. I'm only gonna stream for like an hour today because I hate Abby's part. Abby is stupid in general. Bro, like, that's why I'm like, bro. I like Abby's whole entire setup and her weapons, but she cannot do stealth for shit. Like, explain to me how the fuck you can do stealth, but you have a brute force loadout. I want someone to explain that. Like, please. If anybody at Naughty Dog can explain that, please. I would like an explanation for that. Oh, and by the way, also, I forgot to let you guys know, for if you guys haven't seen The Last of Us show, if you guys haven't seen the show for episode 3, I don't have anything against it. I know some people are gonna take that as like a sign that I have something against it. I don't have anything against that episode at all. But the way that they did Bill's death was not the way they fabricated the fuck out of Bill, and they ruined him. I don't care what anyone says, they ruined him.
Your friends are wolves too?
Yeah. We were lucky Mel was there. She's one of the best surgeons in Seattle.
Mel.
Like, how do you fabricate a character?
And what's his name? The man?
Owen.
How do we get to the really tall buildings? The bridge is there.
Path ahead kicks out toward downtown.
The route starts at the edge of the Russian water. You get us there, and have to take over.
These bridges are really gonna get us over the rapids?
Yeah.
Oh, that was not where I was hunting for that. We're already right here, might as well.
Wolf.
Like, how do you fabricate the fuck out of a character? I'm sorry, but am I pressing the dodge button? I'm sorry, did I not realize that I'm pressing a dodge button? Like, I'm trying to make sure that my dodge button is actually the right one. Let me go down to combat and let me go down to controls real quick. Let me view the controls. I'm just trying to view the controls real quick, you know? Because last time I checked, yeah, L1 is fucking dodge. Yeah, L1 is fucking dodge. Neil, where's my fucking dodge? Main reasons why I just can't wait to get the platinum and stop playing is for the fact that the dodge mechanic is literally not worth it. Probably should just went past this chapter off screen.
See if we can get to the top of this building. You've been to these sky bridges before, right?
Yeah,
You think we're gonna see a lot of scars?
Seraphites. I don't know.
You gonna be okay if we do?
I was yesterday.
Yeah, but those guys were hunting you.
All
Watch the glass.
Oh, and by the way, Trini, it actually is coming to PS5, so like at least and this I'm just being nice. I'm being nice and I'm being chill and respectful about it. So like, since it's coming to PS5, it's not coming to PS4. PS5 is a way powerful console. PS5 is a way powerful console, and it's gonna have way better systems, and we're actually gonna see how the PS5 is supposed to run. I can understand why you prefer it to be on the PS4 because Miles Morales was a cross-gen game, but it is gonna be on the PS5. So if you're gonna be playing, you have to have a PS5 to play it. Insomniac is the one that made the game, and Sony wants to do that with their with the next generation of consoles. They're not gonna no longer stick with the last gen or technically last gen consoles. That's the main reason why it is going to be on the PS5. You can still play Spider-Man. You can still play Marvel's Spider-Man on the PS5.
What the hell did you do?
I shaved my head.
They want to kill a little boy because he shaved his head.
I wasn't allowed.
So for anybody here that's wondering, yes, I'm playing on a PS4. But when the PS5 comes out, I will be getting my Venom edition. I want a Venom edition PS5. So for anybody that's wondering why I haven't swapped to the next gen consoles yet, that's the main reason.
Pretty punk rock of you.
Yo, what's good, Michael?
I get the impression you don't follow most rules.
Episode 3. Yeah, I didn't like it either. Do not even get me started. But I can understand what Neil was doing with it, but it was just like, I don't know. It was good to see Frank and, you know, to see what happened between them. But they fabricated two things. One, it was good to see Frank. I didn't really mind it, but like, I'm not really surprised about that. Tuesday me. I don't blame you for that, but like, in my opinion, I wasn't really surprised because we were gonna see Frank, and as you know, Frank is obviously Bill's boyfriend. I already expected that, and I was prepared. But the only thing about that is for the fact that we didn't see a single thing from the game. Like, they completely just removed everything. First of all, they fabricated Bill's death. Where's Bill's death? Not even Bill's death, but they completely and utterly. Here's my opinion on that. They completely and utterly just did that so wrong. Episode 4 looks like there's gonna be a lot to action. Yeah, it's the hunters. Because of the truck, and we're gonna get that whole entire scene. Because the thing is, with that, it just seemed like I didn't like that episode at all, personally. I like that the idea that we got to see Frank, but like everything went downhill. First of all, I have a question. What happened to the whole entire scene? First of all, I have a lot of questions. I got herself a new. I saw that. That was fire. I saw that. She's gonna go off with that. I only have one question though. Where was this whole entire scene at?
Inside the house now.
So that worked out well. Okay, I'll go check out this side of the house.
Bill, somebody had the same idea. They stole my shit.
Well, then what the hell is plan B?
You ought to be thankful you're still drawing breath. That was plan A, B, C, all the way to fucking Z. And furthermore, tell Tess that she could take
Don't
this
you
job.
bring Tess
She
into
could
this.
shove it right
It
up
has
her
nothing to do with...
Except for that, we all know this is Frank right here. We all know this is Frank right here. I have no problem with that. But like, we saw Frank in there. I'm not that scene where Frank's like, not that scene. Where was that whole entire scene at? Also, another thing. Where was this at?
Man, that was close. Thanks for the heroics and all. Ellie. Hey, what are you... Joel?
Bill!
What are you doing?
Bill!
Turn around and get on your knees.
Just calm down a second.
Turn around
All right.
and get on your knees. Don't test me. Just
Take it easy.
any bites. Oh. Anything sprouting?
Oh, God damn it, I'm clean!
If I see so much as a twitch. Ow!
Stop!
Son of a bitch!
You done?
Where was all this?
You come in.
Where was all this
You
at?
set off all my traps. You damn near break my shooting arm. Who the fuck is this punk and what's she doing here?
I am none of your goddamn business, and we're here because you owe Joel some favors. And you can start by taking these off.
I owe Joel some favors. Is some kind of joke?
I'll cut to the chase. I need a car.
Where was all that? Where was all that at? Games was way better on my behalf. Exactly! Yeah, lots of people said Bill's scenes were better on game, more action. They were! Where were they? Like, where was that whole entire interaction? That whole entire scene gone. Like, all of that gone. There was a lot more action. Oh, and by the way, one more thing too. One more thing. Episode 3 sucked compared. It did. Also, one more thing. So there's a certain scene that we were supposed to get. There was a certain scene that we were supposed to get. There was a certain infected that we were supposed to get.
Help me open this.
All right, ready?
Come on.
Shit. There's more on the way. Barricade the doors.
This ain't gonna hold him for long. Oh, that don't sound good.
We didn't even get a chance to see a bloater. Ellie and Joel came out for like 15 minutes tops. Exactly. Exactly. They cut it off. They were only in there for 15 minutes. Like, I expected to see a full-on... I expected to see a full-on, you know, meeting between them. That part was really cool, and the cutoff, and they cut it off. They had to cut. I don't know why they decided it would be fun to cut that whole entire part off, bro. Like,
Cool.
and the thing is, Neil said that that's his favorite episode that he's ever written.
My bow? Since forever.
Don't get me wrong, it was cool to see Frank,
Should've
but
seen Yara.
bro, it was good to see Frank in the main game, but like, bro, I thought episode 3 was gonna be lit because the game was, yeah, that's what I thought too. Like, I expected to see Frank, don't get me wrong, like, am I wrong for saying, like, and I'm not saying that I'm wrong for that, but it's like, did anybody else expect to see Frank? Or like, did anybody else expect to see, you know, a whole bunch of different stuff? Like, am I the only one that thought that? At least tell me that I'm not the only one that thought that. Fuck!
Come on!
Like, am I the only one? I want to see, yeah, I want to see the bloater at least. That would have bumped that whole entire show. That would have bumped that episode up for me if we would have got a chance to see the bloater. We got no bloater. Like, we got no bloater. That's what made me a little bit mad. I'm not gonna lie, but I was like, okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But then we get, but then after that we get Bill. Then after that, out of nowhere, you know, I hear Ellie read the letter, and I hear that Bill is dead, and I'm like,
God damn it.
Who is he?
excuse
I
me,
don't know.
you fabricated a death that no one did want.
There are thousands of us.
Like, how do you fabricate a death?
Stop calling us scars.
Sure.
Like, I don't understand. Neil, I understand, and I don't know if Neil's watching. All we got was glass of wine full of medication. Bro, like, I can understand what happened with Frank, but it was just like, I at least expected, you know, like I at least expected to see something great out of that episode. I'm not even gonna lie. But what Neil wrote, like, don't get me wrong, all respect to Neil, don't get me wrong, all respect for Neil, but bruh.
This where we're supposed to be?
Yeah. This building will take us to the building next door.
Like, we know what happened to Frank, but it's like, it was great to see him, but explain to me why we get, and I'm not trying to say this because I know that episode, I'm not gonna lie, that episode was really, it went downhill. I was excited to see Frank because we never got a chance to see him. We got a chance to see, you know, what Bill was doing in the meantime. You know, I was expecting to see Joel and Ellie walk in Billstown, walk on trip mines, or at least know about the trip mines. Yeah, they put too much into it. I'm not even gonna lie. They put a little too much passion into that, and that's what kind of ruined that episode for me. I'm not even gonna lie. That's what kind of ruined that episode for me, was just,
People from the old
I have no problem with it. Don't get me wrong. I have no problem, you know, and I'm not, and you know, my channel's free. You know, I don't really know. A lot of people are not gonna hate me. I don't know. A lot of people are not gonna hate me. But I'm not really surprised that Frank came out as that, because, well, Cut already saw it coming. Bill gave us hints. If we played the first one, it was a blatantly obvious hint, but nobody didn't want to believe it. Like, the hint was blatantly obvious, but no one didn't understand it. I thought Ellie and Joel were gonna team up with Bill to take down some clickers. Yeah, I thought that for a second too, and after I just hear, I'm like, so where's the action at? Like, where's the Where's the gym at? Where's the bloater at? Like, is it weird that I was more concerned for the bloater than the show? And that's actually sad, because like at that point, like I was like, so you messed up not only one of my favorite scenes in the game, that's why I said on your stream that episode was gonna be lit. But I was dead. Yeah, you were dead wrong. I was excited for that episode too. And after that, I just watched it. I'm like, oh, stop. We get to see Frank. We get to see all his one-liners and stuff. And after as soon as the episode started to go, I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch the show anymore. I'll still watch it, because like there's still favorite scenes in the game that I want to. There's still some scenes from the game that I want to see and see how they do with it. But like, at that point, and I'm just saying this, you know, for the sake of, you know, my community and for the fact that like I'm a Last of Us fan. And personally for me, and this is gonna sound really strange, I know a lot of people are gonna say, you don't like the show, but you like the game more. I'd rather play the game. I look forward to all the Bill and Frank scenes. It was too much for me to bear. Don't get me wrong, I didn't mind. Don't get me wrong, it didn't really bother me.
Good for your cousin.
Because we got the chance to see him, we got a chance to, you know, see how their relationship was going, because we never got a chance to see how they met. Hey, you have to give it to Frank though. Frank was a fire piano player. You at least gotta give him that fact. He was a really good piano player.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't blame you, but like, yeah, but like the thing is though, Frank's a really good piano player, I ain't gonna lie, like, and this is not an Arby's. I remember that whole entire life, like, I'll respect the one-liners. The one-liners got me, but then the whole entire episode just went, and I'm like, do I even want to watch this anymore? I feel like I don't want to watch anymore. We got to see Frank, and after that, we got to see that, and also, the only thing that was pretty good in that episode was for the fact that we got to see the opening screen, or not the opening screen, but a reference to the start of part 1, like the menu for part 1. That was it. But all of that episode, don't get me wrong, it was cool that we got to see Frank, and the one-liners were fun. We got to see Bill. We got to see what he was doing in this town.
What does that mean?
It means no matter how many people or guns you have.
And on top of that, to mention, we're gonna meet Jackson early.
Maybe
Bill
you
was
should
eating
stop
steak
saying
and
we,
vegetables.
since they're
Hey,
trying to kill
I'm pretty
you.
sure Bill makes some bomb food. I'm not gonna lie. Bill makes some bomb ass food. I'm not gonna lie. But if they messed up a crucial scene,
It's Lily!
okay, I'm staying back here. If they messed up a crucial scene, if they messed up another one of my favorite scenes, then I'm gonna be very upset. Because one of my favorite scenes in that game is when Joel tells Tommy about Ellie's condition. Or about, you know, Ellie's fight. And that she's actually immune. That's the only thing that I'm looking forward to now. Joel and Tessie were cool, how they met Bill. It was. So are you guys gonna choose that? The whole entire scene was really good and it was really well done. But the only thing I have a problem with is for the fact that they fabricated his death. Last time I checked, Bill was alive whenever we left. If I'm not mistaken, he was alive when we left this town. And we're getting Sam and Henry in the next episode as well, so. Here's the thing, if they mess up the Sam and Henry, I hope they don't keep talking about good scenes away from the show. They don't need to keep taking away. They don't. If they mess up the Sam and Henry scenes, because I'm wondering how they're going to tackle that. If they mess that whole entire scene up, they got at least, like, here's the thing. They got 3 more chances. This is coming from me. They got 3 more. If they mess up, because, and I know a lot of people are going to hate me for saying this, but the Sam and Henry scene is going to make a lot of people cry. It made me cry whenever I played the game. If they ruin that somehow, that's going to be the number one thing. If they ruin that, because we're usually seeing a sniper. If I see anything that does not make sense from the game, then I am gone. 1 strike for now. Bro, the thing is, they already got like 1 strike. They already got 1 strike. I don't really mind. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I enjoyed episode 3, but like, what they did with Tess in episode 2. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, but they don't need to mess up anymore. Because we're getting Jackson really, really early next, so that's going to be interesting. We get to see Jackson.
Right over here! You'd better run.
Alright, bitch with machete, where are you?
Yeah.
Well, damn, they don't have a machete. First test, then Bill. They did test dirty. Like, that's the reason why that episode, I'm only giving that episode a 6 because they did good with the clicker scene. That is it.
Did you hear what they called me?
Yeah.
Do you want to?
They did good with the clicker scene, and that was about it. The only thing that bothered me about the test scene was, first of all, she would never allow that to happen. Like, I never thought, and here's the thing, stalkers are my favorite form of infected because they're fun to fight. Yeah, that clicker scene was cool about it. Yeah, that clicker scene was crazy. If they mess up another one of my favorite scenes, because a lot of my favorite scenes are obviously, you know, when Joel meets up with Tommy, which, by the way, spoilers if you guys didn't know, we're getting Jackson insanely early. But that's the only thing that I don't understand about that episode. Don't get me wrong. Anyways, back to episode 3, though. Not to mention, last time I checked, Ellie's favorite character was Angel Knives. But they changed it to Melina, so I'm not gonna lie. The video game part, I'm gonna allow.
Whoa.
Because obviously we can't get, you know, we can't get her favorite game in there. I'm gonna allow that. It was a good change up, I'm not gonna lie.
Seraphites.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Joel and
say that.
Tommy's scene with the battle in warehouse.
pretty
I hope
cool.
they don't skip it. If they skip that, nah.
Like,
That's the one thing that they don't need to skip.
awesome.
Because I would love to see that. If they skip that along with the hospital, if they mess up the hospital or anything in Left Behind, because it looks like they're gonna do Left Behind justice, because everything in the trailer that we've seen about Left Behind looks good. Those are the only two things that I don't want them to screw up. And I saw the trailer for episode 4, which we're getting the hunters, which means that we're getting the leader of the hunters being Kathleen. If they mess any of that up, they skip the action in the hospital, I'm done. Bro, if they skip that most important scene where Joel goes off on everybody, then I'm just gonna be a little bit upset.
Seriously, how high up are we going?
I never said before. My condolences to your son.
I mean, I just feel bad for the people over. I feel bad for everybody over at ND right now. I'm not gonna lie. I feel bad for everybody over at ND.
You should be proud. We are. Thank you. The elders have offered us. That is a great idea. Elizabeth is grateful. Sure, she's ready. Best.
It's the apostate!
Fuck it.
Coming for you.
Come on, quick!
Just finished watching the episode. How was it? I'm gonna be honest with you. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Let me heal.
Seraphites, whatever.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good, Metro?
Never heard of
If
Seraphite
they
cuss
skip that
before.
and hire new directors, I wouldn't be surprised. Bro, whatever. Here's the thing. Yo, Metro, we're actually talking about the episode right now. In my opinion, I don't mind it. I'm glad that we got to see Frank, but they fabricated everything. First of all, that was not making sense. First of all, now it's not making sense to the actual game, which I don't mind at all. I'm cool with that. I'm cool, you know, if things don't make sense to the game. But whenever it gets to... It was different from the game? Yeah, it was. The only thing that I didn't like about the episode was, how can I put this to you? Last time I checked, Bill didn't do anything like that.
Hey, pull that door down.
And also, how come we did not know? The only thing that was cool about that episode was Bill got a weapons vault. Why didn't we not know about this?
Can I give you some advice?
But I do like the idea that Ellie got her
Think
first
about the
kill.
good parts too.
The good parts.
Yeah, like you run faster.
Yeah,
You're more focused.
they need to get, honestly, whoever is directing it, if they put new infected in there,
Every bad feeling.
they got renewed for a part 2 anyways. So if they screw up anything in part 2,
all
because
signs you're actually strong.
I like the idea that we got a reference to, you know, the part 1 title screen with the curtains. I like how they did
You
that.
should think about how your body is getting ready for what's coming. Only when weak may I carry my
Two fully grown
trust.
man, beard, mustache, getting cozy. I felt gross in the start, but later that part, yeah, it was emotional. Don't get me wrong, I was crying. Like, don't get me wrong, I was happy for Frank, and I was happy for Bill as well.
That's a profit thing.
Yeah.
But then after that, I started to watch it. And after that, I started to get.
Old world stuff.
I liked it a lot. Up until the ending, I was like, oh my god. The only thing that was cool about that episode was for the fact that we got to see that Tess and Bill were friends. That was pretty much like, I had a lot of gripes with this episode. Don't get me wrong. The episode was pretty good, but like, when has Bill ever decided it would be fun to win?
What is that?
Yeah, I was hoping for that too. So, massive question though is, when did Bill do this? That's the only reason why I did not like that episode.
People cross this
Oh shit, we're at this part.
Yeah,
I gotta focus.
You're lying.
I'm not. I mean, it's not the most popular route.
Hold on a minute, let me focus up. Hold on. Let me go. Alright. There we go. I was hoping that Joel and Ellie were gonna meet Bill. I was hoping for that too.
Try not to look down.
They got like at least like 2 more chances. They got the hospital. They got Henry and Sam, which we're gonna be getting in the next episode, because we're gonna be meeting the hunters.
How you feeling?
I'm waiting on all that true strength.
Cold.
Cool.
What?
Never mind.
The only thing that I don't want them to mess up
What's
is the Left Behind DLC and the hospital
Oh
scene.
my god, Lev, now?
It seemed really awkward.
Just go!
Those are the only 2 scenes that I don't want them to mess up on. If they mess up on those scenes,
I did it!
because by the looks of the trailer, it looks like Left Behind's gonna be probably at that point. The only thing that I'm excited for is Left Behind and Hospital.
Why?
I was thinking Frank will get bitten by infected. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Because he turned in the game. Well, he
Why am I doing this?
RIP him. Well, yeah, we already know what happened to him in the game. We know what he did in the game.
Holy shit, Lev!
It's gonna be okay. Eyes on me.
Shit. Oh, fuck. Fuck. How are you not terrified of this? Don't quote the prophet to me.
Been Frank
scared
later.
me.
Hold up, let me focus up real quick. Bill said, yeah, that's the only thing that made me mad. They completely changed that up. By the way, I'm sorry if I'm looking at chat. I have to focus right here.
Holy fuck.
This is literally how I always lose.
Oh my god.
Almost there.
Shit.
Hey, look! You can see the hospital now.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Focus on me.
I can't do this, Lev. I can't do this.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
You're going to. Come on. True strength.
True strength. True strength. Okay, you're almost there. You can make it. Careful. Careful. Fuck.
Almost there.
All right.
Come on.
I'm dizzy.
No, no! Okay, there we go. We got it.
Hold on.
Pull me up. Pull me up.
GG's. Bill should have been alive at the end. Exactly. They completely ruined that. Like, that's one of the things that I'm mad at. Don't get me wrong. I like the episode as a whole. So anybody that's telling me that I don't like the episode, please do not cancel me.
You ready?
There was just certain things in the video game that, you know, that
Please.
were just fabricated that I did not like. Like, for example, we were supposed to get a bloater. I'm happy that we got to see Frank. Because I know for a fact that a lot of people are going to tell me, no, you don't like Frank, you don't like Frank. I played the video game. It was already hinted at. I'm not surprised.
Where to now?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
This is the right building, but I've never
That was
been to this
probably one of the only gripes that I had with it.
At the back of the building. This is new to me.
And on top of that, when Bill should be alive at the end.
Let's see if we can find our own way down.
So, at that point, I'm like, nah,
If that's the worst of it,
not my
I got
Joel,
off lucky.
not my Ellie.
Maybe it wasn't luck.
Maybe it was.
By the way, shout out to Gamer 2323.
Maybe it was God.
They elaborated the relationship too much. We never got a chance to see Frank, so I can understand why they would have. So I understand why they would do it. It's like, dang. Like, can we at least get a bloater? Like,
I can still taste it.
can we at least get, you know, Joel or someone to pop up? You know, that scene from the game? Like, I wanted that scene from the game. Like, you know, the scene where they're going to the high school? You know, actually shooting the trip mines? Like, where's all of that? That whole entire part was gone. Like, all of that gone. Like, 20 to 30 minutes. Just, where are we?
Nice gym.
I knew that we were in Billstown, but for the rest of that episode, I was like, let's see what they twist about. They already twisted something about. They already twisted Sam and Henry, but it's not a bad twist.
Shoot.
Why did you come back for us?
It's not a bad twist for Sam and Henry because
Of what? You don't know.
Sam is going to be deaf. So whenever he turns, it's gonna be a lot more emotional. Yeah, shooting Bill straps, Bill getting pissed off by Ellie. Yeah, we needed all of that. Another thing that we needed that whole entire scene where they were upside down shooting infected, but nah. I can understand why they couldn't do that, but like it would have been nice to see.
1 sec.
Like, doing wrong, it would have been nice to see. I had no problem with it, but it would have been nice to see.
What were you saying?
Why did you come back for us?
Guilt.
Of what?
The only thing that we got out of that was just references.
Needed to lighten the load a bit.
That was the only thing that we got out of that was just references. Like, yes, I feel infected. They're avoiding infected VFX. I don't mind for the fact that they're avoiding it. The only thing that I'm scared of now is... The only thing that I don't like now is stalkers. That is the only thing I don't like anymore, is the stalkers. That is the only thing that I did not like about that episode. That episode was cool. Yep, stalkers are creepy. Especially after episode 2. I don't like them anymore. And they're my favorite form of infected, and that's saying a lot. They're my favorite form of infected because they're so fun to fight. But after seeing that episode, I don't like them no more. Lucky number save 13. Lucky number save 13. That was probably mainly the only thing that I don't really mind. But after seeing that episode, I don't like Stalker's my favorite infected anymore. At this point, it's the Rat King. We're gonna have to see what they do with the Rat King, because Rat King, if I feel like they are going to do the Rat King justice. Bringing that thing to live action is gonna be bringing that thing to life is gonna be insane. Oh wait, yep, this is a hotel. Well, this is about to be a bitch. What else do I have? Okay, so I'm obviously gonna use to avoid the platinum. They're bringing twists, but they should spoil the original. But they should spoil the original game storyline because gamers who played this are expecting. We really are expecting a lot from the show, seeing as that we played it. The only interesting twist that I like is the leader of the Hunters. That's the only twist that I actually like.
Just a body.
One of yours?
Yo, Sarah Felix, thanks for the sub.
Check out the clothes.
There's a sub. Welcome to the Phoenix Gang. Best gaming
It's dark down
gang
there.
on YouTube. What's good?
Oh, I see how this works.
But yeah, other than that, the episode was overall, like, I'm giving that episode at best probably.
Elevators down to the bottom.
What do you guys want to rate the episode? What do you guys rate the episode? Like W, like do you rate it like a W, L, or mid, or do you guys like 1 through 10? What did you guys rate the episode? Was it a W or was it a W or a L? 7 out of 10. Okay. You know, 7 out of 10. I can understand why you're gonna 7 out of 10. For me, it was a 6 just because, well, it was good because I went into that episode expecting like Frank, and you know, I was happy to see him. I loved it, got emotional through it, and after it was like all of that emotion just went down. It was just
Back up. All the way.
like all of my emotion was just completely stripped from that episode, especially the ending.
Better start praying I make it.
But episode 4 has to be a W. Episode 4 has to be a 10 out of 10 because we got the leader of the Hunters in there. I would say 9 out of 10 if they kept Bill alive and Ellie and Bill conversation. Yeah, I expected that as well.
Holy shit, this building's fucked.
I expected that as well, but like, we obviously didn't get it. I say I know, man, because I have to play this all smart. I would have loved that conversation. For me, I'm giving it a 6 because we got to see the Raiders. But for episode 4, since we're getting the leader of the Hunters and everything, for those who don't know who the leader of Hunter, why do I keep saying Hunters? Leader of the Hunters are, her name's Kathleen. So we are getting, you know, the leader of the Hunters, because I think and I'm not sure if Neil mentioned this, but he said he wanted to write in the leader of the Hunters because we never got a chance to meet the leader. That's going to be very interesting to see how she's going to play the overall story, because in the game we never got a chance to meet her, so I want to see her. I want to see what she's like. I was saying that. Oh wait, I already read this. Since we are getting the leader of the Hunters, it's gonna be really great, honestly. Since we are gonna get it. And on top of that, we got Ellie in the show rocking the classic Ellie drip with the basketball. We got the red shirt, we got the long sleeves.
Looks good. All right, back to the lab.
Oh, let me go ahead and refresh the stream real quick. Oh fuck! I brought the craft sheets. I'm not gonna lie, I already knew that was death. Hey, at least I don't have to restart up at the fucking other part again. At least I actually had a good spot.
Where to now?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
The bridge drops us out.
Besides, I'm streaming for an hour today because your boy gotta play some other stuff later.
Let's see if we can find our own.
I almost threw my popcorn up. I made to episode 3. Bro, episode 3. We're still talking about episode 3. The more I think about episode 3, the more I just don't like the ending about it.
Can I ask you a question?
But hey, Michael, what would you rate that episode? 1 out of 10 or WL or mid? What would you rate that episode? WL or 1 through 10? Or would you give it a mid? Like, what would you rate that episode? Oh, and on top of that, it looks like we got the Chiefs and the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
Hey, what were you saying?
Why did you come back?
Yo, Trini, what's good?
Guilt.
Of what? You don't owe us anything.
I just needed to lighten the load a bit.
But yeah, Marvel Spider-Man 2 is gonna be on PS5, by the way. So like, I mean, it could be a crush and release if Insomniac feels like it, but I feel like it's gonna be like, a weird one. But the thing is, they want to see how the PS5 is gonna run, so that's the only reason why they want to. You still a fan of T-Lu? I give it a 5 just because Ellie and Joel didn't come out as much. Yeah, they didn't. But hey, we did get a chance to hear those lines, though. We got a chance to hear those beautiful lines. We got a chance to hear those lines that he said in that he said in the video game. We got a chance to hear them. We got a chance to hear. You got a chance to hear the. Do what I say when I say it. First Spider-Man 2 PS4 September, April, spring, summer, June. I feel like we're gonna get a story trailer probably in summer. But the thing is, though, you gotta remember that trailer or that little teaser from the new set live from PS5. That is actually in Australia. So since we live in America, I'm not sure where you're from, but like since you live in America, Australia is backwards. So what is winter for us is what is spring for them is fall for us. Episode 2, 1. Episode 1 equals 10, 2, 10. That's PS5 exclusive. Yeah, it's PS5 exclusive. Now, Michael, for episode 3 though, like. Well, not wait. Why did I say episode 3? Episode 4, it has to be a banger. PlayStation Direct got PS5 in stock. They do got them in stock. I saw that all over Twitter. I went to their website and I saw it. They got them all in stock right now. Okay. They got them all in stock, which I can't wait to see. I still need to get one. I still need to get one, but I'm waiting to see what the Spider-Man pack's gonna look like. Because the one that I want out of all that is probably my Venom edition. Because I have a feeling that they are gonna make a Venom edition. I was looking at my PS5 on launch day. Oh, you are so lucky! I was trying to get one on launch day, but I messed up by accident. Let's see. So if I only have that, I only have this upgrade left. Do I really want to risk crafting a ship over more ammo? Or more incendiary rounds? It's all good, as long as we don't get in contact with that Shambler, I don't have to waste anything. 2022 year, bro, it's gonna be insane once it does come out. It's gonna be insane. Like, I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna be no-lifing that game for, like, weeks. I prefer like 3 months before it released. Oh, you are lucky. Bro, I could get my hands on one. I only got my hands on one because one of my friends has one, and I was able to play.
One of yours?
Bro, that controller feels so good.
Check
The
out the
haptic
gloves.
feedback is amazing.
Here. Let's
Like,
start
that
from
haptic feedback on your controller feels so good.
Oh, I see how this works.
That's the main reason I want it, and also I want to check to see if there's any more games that have more
Are they
haptic
infected
feedback
in this
on it.
building?
We always take elevators.
Then on top of that, I really do want to see. By the way, question: did you ever get God of War Ragnarok? Because I heard that
So, I don't know.
this is coming from me. I heard that it looks better on PS5, but here's the thing about that though. I only have one question, and that's literally Disney Studio. I mean, it depends. Like, are you talking about like Spider-Man? I don't know what you mean. Those controllers, the only reason why Spider is better than PC 4090. Ooh, I messed with that. I'm not even gonna skip this cutscene because I want to see
Do you guys
it.
not believe in gas masks?
D23. It can't be released at D23. Actually, when is D23 going down?
Let me see what I can find. Stay here. Back up.
When is D23 going down?
All the way.
Yo, I feel like these are. Yo, I don't know what's going on. I low-key feel like that these are either. Hold up, are these? Nah, there better not be no bot accounts in here. Hold up. I feel like there are bots unless I feel like there are bots low-key in here. Hold up.
Okay, gas mask.
Yo, Livy, thanks for the sub. I'm just gonna loot around for a second because I need more loot. But yeah, I feel like that's gonna be like an interesting thing. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is Marvel Spider-Man 3. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is Spider-Man 3 Web of Shadows Spider-Man 2. Bro, if they put where you can change in the game to whatever suit you want to change into, that would be fire. If they put that in the game, I am choosing the black suit all the time. If they have that option, I'm keeping the black suit on. It is never coming off. Like, it will never come off.
Holy shit, this building's fucked. Shit.
It will never come off, especially if we're gonna be especially if they add permadeath to it. I'm gonna go nuts if they add permadeath to Marvel Spider-Man 2. If they add that to Marvel Spider-Man 2, I will play Ultimate Permadeath all day. The game would be beaten. If they add permadeath to Ultimate, if they add permadeath to Spider-Man, to Marvel Spider-Man 2, then I'm playing that. I will play permadeath on there, no cap. I will freak out if they do that. Like, I will, like, trust me, that game will be platinum in the first 2 weeks. Like, I will sit there and I will platinum it in probably like 2 weeks. Because one of the trophies, and I can tell you if one of the trophies is to beat every single villain, because there's obviously gonna be DLC. We need that DLC. I always do everything same. I only loot, like, say, like, if, like, I'm in an area where, you know, there's a whole bunch of other stuff. I only do that if I have to go Rambo. And I don't really like playing aggressive sometimes. 92 will be PS5 exclusive. It will be PS5 exclusive. It's gonna go nuts whenever it is. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Looks good.
It'll be a PS5 exclusive. It's gonna go nuts when it's a PS5 exclusive, bro. Like, I make a lot of videos on it because like the trailer got released. Wolverine out on that one. Yeah, Wolverine's gonna be, yeah, Insomniac is making both of them.
Fuck.
Bro, you mean to tell me that stalkers can't bucket? What? I'm right near the door! Okay, cool. Twitter Insomniac Games, even no PS5 exclusive, going to be PS4, tweet Evan Falarka. I think Evan knows as well. Cause like,
Where to now?
I know that Keenan, I know that I'd be talking to Keenan on Twitter.
What do you mean?
Wolverine will be a separate game, but it's gonna take place in the exact same. At least that's what I'm thinking. I think it's gonna be called the MGU. Shout out to everybody that watches Joseph Whitty. Shout out to everybody. If you guys know who Joseph Whitty is, go check him out.
Can I ask you a question?
But like, it'll be separate 100%. Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Let me see. Hold up. Unless Evan's tweet. Wait, hold up. Unless Evan wait, hold up. There's no way, because Evan is the number one. He knows Spider-Man a lot better than, well, he knows Spider-Man. He knows a lot about Spider-Man as well. So like, I don't blame him for that, honestly. Let me go ahead and see. Wait, hold up. Yeah, I'm following. Unless Evan then tweeted. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, they're not. Oh, well, RIP, they're not showing up at E3. Well, hold on a minute, where? Wait, where? Like, Trini, where? Because, like, if Evan tweeted it, then there's a chance that Evan probably knows that it's going to be... He's probably already knows that it's going to be PS5 only, though. Be upcoming. What is she, 5? By the way, chat, question. What do you guys do while I'm streaming? Because like, I usually don't ask that question. But if it is gonna be PS5 exclusive, they might release it on PC later on. That's the only way I can see of it being a cross-gen release. Guys, we also gotta react to the Gamer 2323 as well. I'll react to his video on it. I'll react to his video up on Last of Us Part 2 as well. I just want to see what happens if they add permadeath to it. I'm gonna be honest with you. They need to add permadeath to Marvel Spider-Man 2, and I would play that. The game would already be platinum. I'm not even gonna lie. For the release, I feel like it's gonna be in October, just because of like, Insomniac hasn't spoken about a release date. Miles Morales was in 2020 November, so we're obviously getting something.
Here's our way down.
If we get to the street.
Here's the only thing with us getting something, though. It would be interesting. It would be interesting to see if we get something.
Just a body.
Oh, and by the way, Trini, since you have mod, yo, someone in here, yo, chat, someone in here mod Michael.
Here. Looks dark down there.
Someone mod Michael.
Oh, I see how this works.
Lev, are there infected in this building?
We always take.
I feel like we need to mod Michael. Michael's been in the chat.
I don't know.
Michael's been in the chat. Yo, chat. I don't know if Michael's... Chat. I don't know if Michael's gone right now. Yo, Trini, mod Michael. Mod him. Mod Michael. On Michael, wait, do I have mod control or do you not? I think I have mod control. Yeah, I have mod control. Yo, chat, don't tell anybody. I surprised him. I'm gonna surprise him. He's mod.
Spores.
By the way, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're
I
new.
don't have one.
It's all good. I already modded him. It's a surprise. He's probably gone. Trini, don't tell him. 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 Let's let him be surprised. I'm gonna let him be surprised. But yeah, another thing that needs to do in Marvel Spider-Man 2 for that game to be good, at least in my opinion, I would like to transfer my suits over because I don't feel like I want to grind for at least like well, I can understand they're adding more suits, but like
Building's fucked.
I feel like I don't want to grind for like at least like probably like 3 to 4 more suits.
Just stay up there, okay?
Oh, and by the way, who saw today's video? Who saw yesterday's video about, or yeah, yesterday's video? Who saw yesterday's video about it?
I'm not in my mind.
Fun fact, I actually had to do another one. Fun fact, I'm doing another one today, so that way we can have multiple. Dang, I might have to waste my pipe bombs here. Fuck. I don't want to waste my pipe bombs here because I'm actually trying to actually go crazy with it. My PS4 game, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, breakdown, Marvel Spider-Man 2, next game. It has to be our next game. Wait, are you planning to platinum it when it drops or no? If you're planning to platinum it,
Yes.
the platinum is gonna be a lot harder. Because I can tell you right now, whenever I get it, I'm playing it on Spectacular. 100% I'm playing it on Spectacular. It's either gonna be playing on Spectacular, or if they're allowing me to play on Ultimate right away, I'm going to play on Ultimate right away.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Ultimate's 100% being played. Shouldn't have no med. But yeah, I'm playing on Ultimate. Zombies scary looking? Nah, they're really not. I just don't. It depends. Zombies are
Hey,
good.
your present.
I like zombies.
Here.
We're taking too long.
Can't move any faster. We won't do your sister any good if we're both dead.
All right, now let's see. Now I know that there's a med kit in there, so like I want to go after that med kit.
Did you see a way down?
No.
I'm gonna go back around here and I'm gonna loot. I'm gonna go ahead and loot real quick. I only had to use one pipe bomb. Let me see, what did I not upgrade yet? Incendiary rounds, or do I wanna do shit? Incendiary or shivs? I want to save up enough so I can get both of these. He says brains. Hold up, is there any more ammo up in here? Bro, you get such a vibe too. Oh, on top of that, when the leaks for the game start coming out, oh yeah, we're gonna be covering it a lot. I just don't want to spoil the game at all, because like if leaks come out, I'm not trying to be spoiled. Like, unless I open Twitter by accident and I open it up on my phone. Bro, I like coming through here when everything's just fun. Yes, you can come back and yes, you can loot in here. Figured that out by playing Permadeath the first time. Hello, Michael. Yo! Yo, Michael. Yo, how you feeling? Massive surprise, massive surprise. Yo, what's good, what's good, what's good? Massive surprise, bro. I forgot to tell you. I modded you today. Yo, I had to mod you. I had to mod you.
Is that a fire hose?
Yo, I had to mod you, bro.
Coming.
I only got one question though. Who do you think is gonna win? Who do you think's gonna win? Who do you think's gonna win the Super Bowl? We got the Chiefs and we got Eagles. Who do you think's gonna win? I'm gonna say Chiefs. They defeated. It's appreciated, bud. No problem. You've been chilling here for the longest. You've been chilling here. You and me have been vibing.
I'm gonna head down. Be careful. Come on. You got this.
I had to mod you, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, I had to mod you. I think it's the only game where I have a weird obsession with breaking glass.
Follow me. May the current be calm.
It could go either way. It could go either way, but the Stone Cold Eagles got the support upper hand. I respect it. I respect it. I'm going for the Chiefs because the Chiefs are favorited. Let's just hope that Mahomes. Carries his weight. 3, 2, 1, pop out of the wall. Marvel Rain.
Holy shit.
That's not coming out for a minute.
That thing was growing into the wall. Until it fucking wasn't. I hate demons.
I'm going for the Chiefs. Let's just hope that Mahomes. We gotta hope, bro. Mahomes went through, man. Let's hope. Mahomes gonna make history. Eagles got crazy wide receiver number 6 catching football with one hand. I can understand it, but like, I feel like this is the only reason why I feel like the Chiefs are gonna win, because Chiefs are the favorite. I don't need an effect to pop out of nowhere on my screen. Thank you. This part is gonna be annoying, and I have an explosive in my hand.
I don't know. It's a big building.
Mahomes really good under pressure. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm going for him. That's why I'm going for the Chiefs. Mahomes can clutch. Oh, God, I have no brick. Main reasons why. You're thinking, oh, Eagles? You're going for Eagles training? Okay, got you. The thing is, like, I feel like the Eagles are gonna win, but, like, I'm not gonna call it. I'm not gonna call it just yet. You see that late hit they did on Patrick? Patrick that got him the field goal. I saw that! That was so clutch. Bro, I was losing it. I saw the last 5 minutes. I was like, hold up. No! I'm not gonna lie, you're not gonna be killing Michael. That was just me. I can go back through this anyways. I'm chilling with it. We're gonna get past it today, though. Eagles win. Eagles are gonna win, obviously, though. Like, I feel like they are. But, like, I'm not wrong for going for... That game's gonna go either way, though, bro. That game's gonna go either... Bro, that jump scare, that's the reason... I literally stopped a craft for 1 second. I literally stopped the craft for 1 second and just... On top of that, not to mention, we also gotta check out Gamer 2323's review on it, too. We gotta check out everything for that as well. Especially for the fact that I feel like it's gonna be an amazing game. But hey, but here's the thing though, if the Chiefs win though, if the Chiefs win, that's gonna be insane. That's gonna be really good. I would not mind seeing the Chiefs win again.
Where's
They're not
she
gonna
now?
cap if they win again.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Not gonna be fire. It's
This is
gonna be
the right
fire.
building, but I've never been to
I'm
this
not gonna
kind.
lie. That
The bridge
stalker.
drops us out
I
at the
totally
back.
forgot about that stalker.
This is new to me.
Okay, well, let's see if we can find our own way down.
My ears are ringing.
If that's the worst of it, we got off lucky. Maybe it
As long as we can make it to the Rat King, or at least somewhat close to it.
Let them pray.
I'm looking forward to Super Bowl commercials, maybe T-Lu 3 trailer. T-Lu 3 trailer, I don't think it's gonna happen for a while. If a T-Lu 3 trailer happens, then yeah, I'm gonna react to that like 5 minutes during the game. All right, Team Eagles will win probably next year. We're probably gonna get one next year though. No cap. Hey, if the Eagles win, though, I'm not gonna lie. If the Eagles win,
It actually worked.
I still remember that game back in I think 2016, whenever they made the first comeback in NFL history. Like, bro, do you know how many people were losing it? Like, they came back.
Can I ask you a question?
They came back and shut the whole entire nah. And that's just wrong, bruh. Like, how are you going to come back from a That has to be the best game that the Eagles have had.
Why did you come back for us?
Right, next year.
Guilt.
What?
Like, you know how many people, like, bro, I went to school the next day, so many people wearing Eagles merch.
Needed to lighten the load a bit.
And I'm just excited, though. We're getting the Ant-Man trailer. It's Morphin time, Saber-Tooth Tiger. Ayy. White Ranger, my boy Tommy. They jumped in the bandwagon? Bro, Bro, as soon as they won, it was just, nah, we're gonna start wearing a whole bunch of, I'm like, so we're just gonna ignore the fact that we're just, bro, they jumped on it and got that hella quick.
1 sec.
Because I went to school the next day and it was just Eagles won, Eagles won, Eagles won, Eagles won. And I'm like, how much of the Super Bowl did y'all watch? I'm like, how much of the Super Bowl did y'all watch? I know that some of them just watched the halftime show. Sometimes I'll even watch the halftime show. And after I'll probably just, you know, probably watch a little bit of the game sometimes.
What were you saying?
Why did you come back?
But at least I'll watch the game. I'm not going to sit there and be on a bandwagon, bro.
Of what? You don't owe us anything.
I just needed to lighten the load a bit.
Like, a lot of people just sit there and say, oh my gosh, they won. They won. What team were you going for? Like, explain, bro. Halftime show, cool. Oh, the game's gonna be a dogfight. It has to be a dogfight.
We'll be right by the hospital.
Yeah, what could be considered one of the best, at least two of the best teams, at least in my opinion.
Yours?
No. Check out the clothes.
And that would mean that if they,
start
and I'm
there.
calling it, if the Eagles do a comeback, a second comeback,
I see how this works.
then that's gonna be a fat GG's right there.
Lev, are there infected in this building?
If they do another comeback.
Let's take elevators down to
I'm
the
hoping
floors.
that if they do make another comeback, they have to completely, at least is what I'm saying, they have to completely, utterly just make Mahomes
Spores.
not be really good under pressure.
Masks on.
Because he is scary when he's under
I
pressure.
have one. Do you guys not believe in gas masks?
I'm gonna skip past this scene. I'm sorry, love. Not pretty rookie mistake. Didn't know the defense wanted to take him out. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of him play, but like, I understand why it was a rookie mistake. I haven't seen him play. But hey, that game gonna be crazy. I think that. And wait, is there a basketball? No, there's not a basketball game tonight.
Holy shit, this building's fucked.
I haven't seen him play, but I have a feeling that if he's out there, bro. No. And on top of that, you got Mahomes playing, which is gonna be insane too. I'm not gonna go for this mess. That mess is cheats. That's the thing, is for the fact that a lot of people want the rookie to win. A lot of people want him to win. He's not. Hold up. When does the rookie want to hold up? I think it was the Chiefs one season.
Yes.
First string QB was slipping football from snap. Bruh, I saw that whole entire thing. You saw that fumble last night?
Back to Lev. Oh, fuck.
Hold up. I'm not gonna mess this up this time. Are you? Isn't there glass right there? Okay, am I mistaken, or are these dudes impervious to glass now? Excuse me. Like, am I seeing something, or are they just randomly impervious to glass? Bro, I know you saw what happened last night, too. The man, how do you fumble yourself? I have a lot of questions about that. Fuck, I'm going through. On trap. Yeah, speed run that. Hey, there won't be a Last of Us stream because I actually do want to watch the Super Bowl. So, yeah, there will not be a Last of Us stream. And it's a little bit weird. Hold up. Do you guys think it's a little bit weird for the fact that there is a Last of Us episode on the same day of the Super Bowl? I'm sorry. I don't know about you, but I'm not watching that episode. I watched the episode Monday. Yeah, that was a personal fumble. You fumble. How on earth do you fumble yourself? It's my question. How? This is how. I'm always watching Tilo after football.
Is that a fire hose?
I mess with it.
Lev, come get this down.
If it's a Super Bowl, though, I'm probably not going to stream that day because I actually do want to watch the Super Bowl, see what's going to be going on, see all the trailers, record, go back to watching it after I watch the episode Monday. If you guys are wondering where the stream was yesterday, I'll let you know. I finished up the episode. I finished episode 3 this morning. And after watching it, I went to school just thinking. I was like, bruh, what the? I was like, bro, what did I just watch? The more that I thought about this stuff, because I think me and my friend are talking about it. And I think this is gonna sound really weird from what I'm about to say, but
May the current be calm.
I feel like you might need to have a new director. Three, 2, 1, please come on out. I was gonna say, you better not get back up.
That thing was growing into the wall.
Finished episode 3 this morning and went to school with a stomach ache. Bro, I went to school when I was in class and I was just on my laptop just looking at reviews and I was just like, I don't know what I just watched. It was cool to see Frank. And looking at people's reaction to stuff.
How many more floors down do you think?
And bro, the amount of reactions that were surprised were just hella just like, bruh. Like they were like, what? And I'm like, so you mean you don't play the game? Because a friend of mine at my school, me and him were talking about it. It was like, nah. And as soon as I watched the episode, it was just, I didn't really mind the episode. But like, I went to school and I was just like, where's the bloater? I was in school watching a comparison. And I was just like, come out of there, you bitch. I'm prepared for your ass.
Watch out!
I was on reviews and they said too much. Bro, I watched 3 of them in class. I think I watched Gamer 2323's one, and his review, not really surprised by his review. I actually want to react to his on stream as well. Got a med kit just in case. Bro, all we need for you is to bring her ass. Bro, I was watching a lot of reviews while I was in school, and I did not like the reviews at all. Like, I went to school and I was in class. I wasn't even paying attention because I was in math class when all this was going on. I was like, what did I just watch this morning? I don't know about you guys, but like, I finished the episode this morning and I just like, I don't mind it. Oh my god, I almost just fell off the bed. Ooh, free medkit again. Thank you. Bro, I did not like... You know what? We're gonna ignore that spot.
I hate this.
Yeah, I'm not going in there with a bloater. We were all expecting action-packed, and we got a load of crap. Exactly! I was in there watching so many reviews. I was like, what did I just watch? I feel like I was like, you know what? I feel like I nothing over here is gonna jump me, is it? Oh, let me get past this part real quick, since we're almost out. Hold up. There you go, I can actually loot now.
I hate
Everybody was saying, hold up. Everyone was saying, see you later, I'm gonna watch episode 3, then started reading the comments that it was trash. Bro, that episode, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good to see Frank. It was good to see how they met. But I was expecting at least to see a bloater, maybe a shambler.
Okay.
Why did I say shambler? Probably a bloater. I don't know why I said shambler there.
Doing all right. Yeah.
Like, I went to school and I was just like, I don't know what I watched, bro. I want to know.
My best day.
Compared to the first two, it was weak. Bro, it felt so weird. Oh god, we're in clicker tunnel. I have no med kit. At least tell me that there's a... Do I go through clicker tunnel? Do I do it? Do I do it? Do I actually do it? Like, do I go through clicker tunnel right now? Oh, I was watching a cooking channel with Bill bringing plates every second. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, Bill, I saw that steak. Why I say clicker tunnel? This is, I think, bloater, or is this a shambler? I forgot which one it is. I'm pretty sure it's a shambler. Hey, you can't really blame it. Bill was cooking. I'm not gonna lie. I saw that food. I was like, dang, my boy can cook. I was like, dang, this dude can cook. All right, I'm gonna have to use a pipe bomb. I'm gonna head through here and I'm gonna hope that we can get through this in one try. Because I'm not trying to waste a lot of ammo.
Holy shit.
Oh shit! Ow! Audio and ears! Okay, so yeah. That's the only problem with going through here, is like you have to be prepared. But then yeah, we can get through here though. I'm down to get through here because I can get through everything else easily. I can get through here easily. But right now, you know, I feel like they already win. I can get back up here, and after that we're just gonna, and after that I'm probably just gonna end up stopping. We can get past I want to do clicker tunnel tomorrow at least. Not, why did I say clicker tunnel? There's a bloater. We have to go to the right. And I believe as soon as we go to the right, there's gonna be someone else there. So I'm gonna do that right now, and after that we're gonna probably just vibe.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Because getting past that
This
part
is
is
the
gonna
right
be
building, but
annoying.
I've never been to this part of it. The bridge drops us off at the back of the building. This is new to me.
Okay, well.
Bro, episode 3. Hold up. Hold up. Let's actually react to. Hold up. Do you guys want to react to reviews? Because, bro, I was in there reacting to like 3 to 4 reviews, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. All right, so that's IGN's review. React, cool. Okay, got you. We gotta react to some reviews, because I can get back up to that part anytime I want. Hold up, let me make sure that this is saved. Hold up. Yeah, we good? Yeah, we good. I'm gonna get back up to that regardless or not, even if I wanted to. I'm gonna get back up to that regardless. Because going through that part and going through a tunnel, that bloater is gonna be a problem. Hold up, let's react. Okay. So, ooh, we got the gamer. We got the gamer 2323. Hold up, let me go ahead and get my phone real quick. Because I gotta reach out on my phone. Well, let me go ahead and I'm gonna react to some stuff. Hold up. Ooh, Dishonored 2. I want to play that as well. We gotta play Dishonored. I haven't played Dishonored yet. Alright. Let's go and react. I haven't seen Gamer 2323's review yet. Let's go and watch it. I haven't seen his yet. Hold on, let's make sure that it's actually on. Okay, yep, we're good. All right, we gotta make sure that it's actually what the fuck. Hold up? Why is that so low? Hold up. Okay, there we go. All right, we're gonna react. I haven't reacted to Let's see what Gamer 2323 thinks of it. I haven't seen this one. I never got a chance to see the full version of this, so we're gonna watch this one.
Oh. I'm gonna have to be real careful with this video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to be real careful with this video right here. Let me not get canceled out here in these.
Yeah.
So last night's episode of HBO's
The Last of Us
aired last night. I believe episode 3 was called Long, Long Time. It's been a long time. Long time,
yeah.
Bill and Frank. Long time coming for them.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I expected it already, so I'm not gonna lie. So before anybody tries to get me canceled, I'm not affiliated with Naughty Dog. Nor do I have a connection with Naughty Dog. I am just a simple reactor. So before anybody decides to come at me in the comment section, or anybody on Twitter or Instagram decides to start to cancel me, I didn't do nothing. I gotta be real careful. Like what Gamer 20, like what my boy said. I gotta be very careful.
Episode 3 was last night. This is gonna be my review for. A lot of people are talking about this episode as I predicted. So yeah, let's get into it. Again, this is the Bill episode. They really didn't spend too much time with Joel and Ellie at all. I mean, they were in this episode, but like not a lot. This episode was all about Brother Bill and Frank. And you know, again, I like really not too much of this episode really shocked me, because as soon as they showed the preview for this episode last week,
yeah, nobody was even surprised. I expected that to happen. Brother Bill. Bro, I expected already out of the bat that I already expected off the bat that was already gonna happen. And I already saw the preview before I even saw episode 3. So not really even surprised.
And they showed that they was gonna, you know, get into more of that backstory of Bill and Frank, his partner that we didn't really know too much about in the game. I was like, oh, this is gonna be one.
Yeah, we already knew what happened to him in the game. For those of us who don't know what happened to him in the game, get to Bill's town. I think it was, I forgot what house it was. I'm pretty sure I forgot what house it was, but like, yeah, Frank is in there. We all know what happened. Yeah, he's hard to turn. Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is gonna be one of those episodes, like where they really get into this junk. And you know, just with, you know, the world we live in today, you know,
yeah,
mainstream
it was
media gonna eat this junk up. You
yeah.
know, like you was hearing suckers say, oh, episode 3 is a masterpiece and it's cinema and it's one of the greatest episodes in television history. Like you was hearing this junk before this episode came out. None of this junk shocks me, bro. In this episode, there's...
See? Not even surprised. Hurt this junk up. Bro, I love watching Gamer 2323 so much, bro. So before anybody tries to do anything, we all expected this to come. I'm not gonna be honest. We all expected this, honestly, because like Bill didn't mention him. Well, Bill didn't mention what him and Frank were, but it was not, a lot of people weren't really surprised. A lot of people were not really surprised. So it's more or less like a whole bunch of people already knew, so it really wasn't even much of a surprise. So for those of you guys who haven't played the video game, and y'all are playing the video game and watching the show, find the differences. Director said masterpiece. No. Nah, that was not a masterpiece. I feel it. Now that ending though, with the references to the title screen, was actually a really good touch. I'm not gonna lie. And the part where I don't like how he's getting into talking about it, but there was a certain part that I not like. So apparently Ellie is more, I don't know what she was doing. I don't know. I couldn't tell if that infected was a stalker or a runner, but it looked like it was a stalker. I couldn't tell. It was up close, so I'm going to assume that it was a runner. But anyways.
Multiple time jumps. I think at first they do a flashback back to 2003.
Yeah, there was multiple, because you had 2003, you had 2013, which, fun fact, that's actually where the game takes place. Well, yeah, that's actually where the game takes place. And then after that, they did a time jump to, I don't know the time jump for when Bill and Frank are all, I don't know that time jump. That time jump kind of lost me.
Then it goes to, then there's a time jump to 2007, then from 07 to like 2010 to 2013. Like, I was like, I hope they don't go on that I hope they don't go on that Last of Us 2. We jumping from here.
He does have a good point, and in part 2. We didn't know what was going on. Like, it was going from a cutscene to a flashback to a cutscene to a flashback to a cutscene to a flashback.
Here, bro, oh my, I don't care about this chick. We doing another flashback, Neil? Joel and Ellie are talking at like...
I don't mind that, honestly. That voice said, we're doing another flashback.
At the very beginning, but then it very quickly shifts over to Bill. And I was very interested to see what they do with Bill.
They was jumping years, like jump rope.
Series, right?
Bro,
you know, because Bill...
Bro, they were jumping, I swear. In part 2, they were jumping like it was nothing, bro. Like, I'm sitting there just like, so... Okay.
Bill was always, again, if you played the games, like, Bill is a great character. And honestly...
Yeah, he's a really good character.
In the games, like, after Last of Us 1, like, you don't hear about Bill again. Like, in Last of Us 2, his name is, like, brought up, like, briefly when Ellie is talking to Dina. But it's,
yeah.
Like, his, like...
Yeah, his name was brought up when Ellie was talking to Dina when they were going to... Hold up. Were they going to the TV station? Wait, yeah, hold up. Yeah, they were going to the TV station because the trip mines were all over that. And Ellie made a line saying, yeah, I've seen Joel do this.
Story is kind of unknown after, you know, you split ways with him
in
The Last of Us. So I was very interested to see what they do with Bill in this series and how, you know, we could learn more about him. And especially, you know, his, partner, Frank. This episode was pretty much like a big love story between Bill and Frank. Like, this is the gay episode. This is the gay episode. And I knew, like, literally the way that people are reacting is...
Now, once again, before anybody starts to come at me, no, I have no problem. I like everybody. I don't care what you like. So before anybody comes at me and starts to cancel me, I don't have a problem with it. So, like, for anybody that's telling me that I don't have a problem with it, anybody that's telling me, like, I'm reacting to something, I don't have a problem with it. So, you know, I'm just a reactor, so I'm going to react to things. Like, you know, I'm a reactor, and I'm a gamer, so I'm going to, you know, react to things. So I know a lot of people are going to try and cancel me. I didn't do anything or say anything wrong. So before anybody comes at me, I don't care. I'm just here to watch the show. So I'm just watching the show. So, like, I'm just here to just watch the show and get my own opinion on it. So I'm not really surprised that, you know, that Bill and Frank are going out. I'm not really surprised. Or, well, at the moment were, but, well, yeah, were. So, yeah, do not try to come at me and do not try to cancel me. I didn't say nothing wrong.
Exactly what I expected. You got that one side of people that was watching this episode and was like, here we go again. They pushing the gay agenda. You got that side, and then you got.
And the funny thing is, y'all are gonna be upset about Left Behind being, bought up because Craig Mason even went into details on that too. So you're gonna be upset for the fact that Ellie is. You're gonna be upset for the fact that Ellie is. I gotta be really careful with my words here. It's hard for me to be careful about words here because I'm me. You guys are gonna get upset. A lot of you guys that are watching the show haven't played the game are gonna be surprised. Whenever they had Left Behind DLCs. So a lot of people are gonna be upset about it. And yes, I am literally gonna quote Tajay. Y'all are her calling Neil, y'all are at her calling Neil a trans. Man, never mind. Let me stop before I actually get canceled. But y'all are out here calling Neil all this. This is literally gonna be a repeat of what happened with part 2. And Neil, I honestly do feel bad for Neil. But first of all, the only thing that I don't feel bad about was for the fact that the only thing I'm not gonna feel bad about was for the fact that Bill didn't die. Okay? So for those of you who have not played the game, that's a spoiler. Bill did not die.
Got this side of people saying, "Oh, this is a masterpiece episode. We'll never see a piece of cinema like this again in television history." You got those two sides. There was a lot of Bill and Frank and how they met and how their relationship develops and how they differ from one another and how it eventually ends. That's really what this episode is all about. This is 95%
television history,
Frank
bro.
Episode. So
that wasn't television history.
Honestly, though,
I don't really care.
I actually felt like the acting in this episode was probably some of the best acting that's been in this show yet.
He's not wrong. It was the best acting. He's not wrong. He is not wrong.
I thought Nick Offerman as Bill, I thought he actually did a great job.
Oh yeah, he was perfect.
The guy that plays Frank, I don't know his name, but he did a great job too. Acting wise, I actually thought this was one of the best episodes yet. Of course, though, because this is the relationship between Bill and Frank. You got some people, of course, that would watch this. I
don't think they were acting
and be uncomfortable.
I think they were acting. They were acting, but I'm not sure if the actor for Frank is. I'm not even going to details on that, but they did a really good job at acting, though. I'm not gonna lie. They probably did a really good job because I think Nick Offerman looks like he could play Bill.
And even I was uncomfortable at times, seeing, some of the stuff going on. But, I didn't let it get in the way for how I was going to judge this show. I knew that's what this episode was going to be.
Yeah, he wasn't even surprised. I knew what it was going to look like. I knew what it was already going to look like before I even watched the episode because I saw the previews. I was like, expected. I was like, I'm not even surprised. It was expected, honestly. So, I kind of expected it.
So, really nothing that was going on in this episode really shocked me, So, Bill eventually comes across Frank, I think Frank falls into one of Bill's hole
I just skipped the scenes.
and
I watched the whole entire thing
out, and then he says what do you want, and Frank is like, I'm not here to cause no trouble. I just want some food. Bill is of course wary of this dude because he don't know him. Eventually,
exactly.
Bill lets Frank inside of his house. He tells him to clean up, and Bill makes a meal for both of them. And then
hey, I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie about this, chat. I ain't gonna lie about this though. Okay, I saw that steak that Bill made. As soon as I finished watching the episode this morning, I'm gonna want some steak. I was like, dang, Bill can cook. Now I have a weird feeling that I want some steak.
They both sit down at the table. Frank is like, oh my God, this is amazing. Because this is the first time he's ate in God knows how long. And honestly, I actually really liked that scene where Frank like after the meal is done, and then like Frank he goes
to the piano.
Bill's piano, which I think Bill said was his mom's or something. And then he sits down and like starts to play, and I thought this man was going to be like a master piano, you know, like a master at playing the piano.
Hey, but there is one thing though. That I like about that part though. It's coming from me. A lot of you guys do not know this, but I actually do. I mess with piano a little bit, so I'm like, dang, that gave me a little bit of, a little bit of a vibe. So I was like, hold on. And on top of that, I know that every single one of y'all saw. I know that every single one of y'all probably saw this. Every single one of y'all probably saw this, okay? As soon as that whole entire town was cleared, Bill went to, I'm wondering how many stores were there that he went to go get a lot of food, because the whole entire town was empty. So I'm like, dang, I don't blame him. This man gonna have a life supply of gas. This man's gonna have a lifetime supply of some food. So like, I'm not really gonna. I'm like, dang, this boy out here living his best life. My man's out here living his best life. My boy got infinite food.
But he was just, like singing. It was like a
yeah.
really,
He went to
like,
Home Depot,
take.
bro. I was like, this man went.
This dude.
This man went into Home Depot and got a whole. That's why I like that so much. Empty town. I can do whatever I want. Hold on.
To get on like the piano and be like freaking Stevie Wonder or something, and then like Bill falls in love with him like that. But no, he was like playing the piano and like trying to sing, and then eventually Bill gets on the piano, and then Bill starts playing, and then he starts singing, and then like you could see Frank getting emotional, like like
he was popping bottles of wine.
Oh my god,
yeah.
He's so talented.
I wonder what wine that was. Right? I wonder what that was.
And I honestly liked how it's revealed, that Bill is gay, like, and how Frank picks up on that, and how Bill is kind of like, he's shy and really vulnerable and unsure of himself in that situation. That's something that you didn't really see in Last of Us. Like, why can I never say it the first time? Vulnerable.
Why can I not say it the first time?
Of Bill, and like that shy and unsure of himself Bill. So I honestly liked.
He does have a really good point. This is the first time that we are seeing Bill in a different light. Because whenever I first played part 1, I legit thought that Bill was an asshole. I thought that he was an asshole the first time I played part 1. I was like, who? I was like, yeah, and the way that he's talking to Ellie and all, I thought he was an asshole. But this actually made us see him in like a new perspective, and I mess with that a lot.
That scene, when like Frank kind of picks up on that he's gay, and then they start kissing. I was like, I actually like the way they did that. And again, the acting in this episode I thought was very good. The whole bedroom scene, which was the part, is because I was watching this with my the chat. Of course, that was the most uncomfortable part of the episode. But again, I was paying attention to the acting. I knew this episode was going to have a lot of zesty action. I knew that. So really, like, I was prepared.
Yeah, he was prepared.
His jump. Bill, well, before that, freaking Frank like makes out with a Bill, and then he's like, go take a shower. He tells Bill to take a shower. He's like, go freshen up. So Bill freshens up. He comes out. He has the towel on. This man Frank is already in the bed, shirt off.
Not trying to get age restricted.
So it's like, you suckers need to mature. You suckers, like, I don't know what people expected. Like, I just, all of like the zestiness that was going on in this episode, it didn't shock me. Dun 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 dun. If this is going to be the episode of course it's going to be, them diving into the relationship that they had, because we didn't see that in the game. So I thought people, I don't know. I guess I was kind of it's just kind of like, what did you suckers expect going into this episode? Like, did you think that they weren't?
Exactly. You guys literally walked, like, right there. Like, I literally walked in there expecting to see a bloater. I expect the whole entire scene. None of that. Not really surprised, though.
I'm gonna do stuff like this. Like, I expected this. I just didn't expect them to spend so much time with it. Another time jump, and then at this point, I think.
What the suck is expected? Bro, a lot of people expected action. I'm gonna be honest with you. I expected to at least see, probably, potentially a bloater, probably some raiders. But mostly I expected to see infected. We didn't get a chance to see that. I also expected to see at least one or two things. I expected to at least see the high school. I expected to at least see a whole interaction. And we didn't get none of that. At least some raider. Yeah, I expect to at least some raider action. At least we got some. But we didn't get a lot.
I think somehow Frank came across either Tess or Joel or both of them, and he invited them to where him and Bill stay. So
now that's confusing. I want to see what that whole entire interaction was like whenever they met up with whenever Frank met up with Joel and Tess. I want to see that. We didn't get a chance to see that, but it was good to see them meet. I just remember at the high school they just took a lot of. I remember the high school because the high school was full of infected, and I think one clicker, and you had the bloater in the gym. That was the only thing that's how I remember the high school. That's the only thing that I remember from the high school. And after that, of course, us running into Sam. Yeah, we had the bloater in the high school. Yeah, in the high school gym.
Frank Bill is having a kind of meeting / lunch with Tess and Joel, and that's how I guess they meet Bill. And Frank is trying to get them to work together, saying that, hey, we can help you guys and y'all can help us. It'll be a even trade-off type of deal type thing. Bill wants no.
They're rushing through the series. They are.
Nah, I'm good. I don't trust nothing. I don't trust these suckers. We are fine.
They gotta rush through the series.
So Frank is kind
of.
Yeah,
the thing is, it's 9 episodes. Well,
of
the main game is 7 episodes, but after that, the last 3
going, and Bill is that kind of
but not the last 3. The last 7, 8, and 9 are gonna be left behind.
It's kind of set in his ways. Frank is way more that emotional. He's kind of like the wife of the relationship. He's kind of the wife of the
I got that vibe.
Because he's way more,
Unless they don't want a Walking Dead long run, they don't.
And more trying about.
And by the way, Walking Dead is only good for 10 seasons. Walking Dead is only good for 10 seasons. So if you're watching Walking Dead, it's only good for 10 seasons. Because as soon as you get to season 11, it starts to drag. I didn't even get interested in it no more after that.
Trying to help out people. Eventually, Bill caves in. He listens to Frank. They're gonna, help out each other. Joel warns them.
Yeah, that was long.
Joel warns Bill before they leave that, hey, you might have a good setup right now, but eventually some raiders will find this place and they will come here armed and ready to attack. And
now here's my main question though. You're gonna pile that up with cars and you already have your whole entire city armed. Bro. At least add tripwires, at least, have some claymores out.
It's gonna get bad for you. So Bill, you might think it's all good now and you don't need our help, but that day is going to come when you do. And yeah, that day came real quick.
Yeah, that day. He's not lying. That day came literally that quick. And I was like, dang, where were we? I'm like, dang, they came that night too. I was like, shit.
Again, with all the freaking time jumps that was going on.
Yeah, the time jumps were crazy.
If it happened the next day, or if there was I think it was 3 years later, I don't know. There's
that's
4 or 5 time jumps or something like that. But
see, that's the thing that made me confused. I didn't know which time jump we were on because I'm like 2003, 2013. I'm like, so when did they come, man? It's night. Do we know what day it is? Do we have a year?
Eventually, though, Joel's prophecy does come true.
Director ain't that great.
Come in to Bill's place, They start to attack it. Bill gets shot
Yeah.
like in like his lower stomach, whatever.
Yeah, Bill gets on the
so
lower
then,
stomach.
Frank has to help Bill inside the house, but I think they do fight off the Raiders, you know. So that scene as well. Like I
Actually, what the hell happened to the? Hold on a minute. Not actually. Nope. I can't show that scene because the last time I showed the scene, my stream almost got copyrighted. Never mind.
really liked. You know, this is again like a lot of stuff you didn't see in the first Last of Us, like how Bill got to, you know, where he was and why he was so like, you know, I don't trust nobody. And he was so set in his ways and paranoid, you know, that paranoid Bill. It was like all of the ways that they were showing this stuff, I actually liked it. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
this is going to be like how once Ellie and Joel comes across Bill, why he is so like
Paranoid.
messed up, right? Right? So yeah, Frank helped.
Notice how he said right in isolated that space. He knows that wasn't gonna happen. Nah, none of that happened. None of that did not happen.
Bill in, you know, after he gets shot and he puts him on the table and tries to.
Not gonna lie though, it was a really good episode, but we got no interaction.
Tries to patch him up. There's another time jump. This is 10 years
This is
later.
10 years.
So this is now, I guess, in the present day. And I was confused because like these suckers look like, I'm like, bro, it was a 10-year time skip, but these suckers look like they in their 70s now.
That right there is the part where I just completely got confused. I was like, so where are we now? Because like, do we know where we are? And I'm like, I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, where am I? Like, where are we? Because like, I'm like, so good to know that we have to meet him, but where are we?
Like they was looking mad old. Freaking Frank is in a Frank is in a wheelchair. Bill looks like he freaking needs a cane. I'm like, bro, what the frick is going on? Like, what is going on? Like, where are they going with this? You know, so Frank is sick with something. I don't know if they ever said like what he's sick with. I don't know if it was cancer. I don't think they ever did. They say that in the episode, like what he had. It was just kind of like he was sick and he was looking, you know, old, decrepit. He was in a wheelchair. He needed help, you know, from Bill to get around and like Bill to like wash him and stuff like that. Like he couldn't do nothing. He was just like, okay, he's sick now. Frank tells Bill, you know, that he pretty much doesn't want to live no more, and there's really nothing like he needs to do, so he just wants to have like one more great day, you know, of him and Bill together and Bill taking care of him and stuff like that. So of course Bill gets emotional, he starts crying, you know, they hug, and you know, Frank tells him, you know, let's just, you know, live out this last day or something. I think Bill like put some type of drugs in Frank's drink.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
He'll put some Molly in a Frank's drink. I don't know why I'm laughing at that, but and that's supposed to kill a Frank.
That's the part where I'm not saying oh god. See, look, I can't even say anything because I gotta think real carefully. I'm just gonna let the video play.
But then I wasn't seeing this coming.
Yeah.
And again, this is going to get into, it's such a fine line with this show. If you are a fan of the line.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. Yeah, there's a really, really, really good line right there. Because, like, you have to do the story and you have to do the stuff that wasn't in the game to match up with that and to match up with the game. I know what he's talking about, bro. I know what he's talking about. And he's about to get into this. I only saw I know what he's talking about right here. Because I only saw probably 5 seconds where I had to leave school. So.
Last of Us, the game. It's such a fine line. And I need suckers to stop putting words in my mouth. Literally before this show even started, I said, I want this show to stick close.
You want the show to
game,
stay close to the game.
Not stray too far away from the games.
And they strayed away from it at a certain point.
Stick to the source material, but I would also like to see
them,
you know, go on some different paths, go on some different routes that
exactly
kind of makes the show different from the game. So when I seen suckers saying in my review for freaking episode 1, what do you just want this show to be a freaking one? What sucker said? Do you just want this show to be a 1-1 to the game? If you want to play the game, just play the game, Darky. That's never what I said from the beginning.
Bro, you have to understand that majority of the people that are watching the show played the game. You have to understand that there's literally a line between the game and the show. Like, do I have to bring up Uncharted? Because if I have to bring up Uncharted, look at what they did with Uncharted. Ferdinand Magellan's treasure, Avery's treasure. They bring in Chloe, Sully, Sully should never mention. I know we're getting off topic with this, but like, there's a fine line right there. I know what he's about to get into, because at that point right there, and for those of you who saw the episode, you know what I'm talking about.
You freaking idiots! I never said that. I want this show to do different things.
Exactly.
But what's been going on?
That's a good point.
In
Move too far from game. Just take a different path.
They do
exactly.
Some of the best scenes from the game are just like, bro, all of like the best scenes.
They got ripped, especially that scene with Tess. Ripped, like all of that gone
from the game have not been in this show. None of them. None of them. And again, I want them to take different paths and different routes. I want them to kind of put their own spin with this show to kind of make it different from the game. But again, it's that slippery slope. You can't stray too far left. You can't stray too.
And that's exactly what they did. The best scene should have been kept in for reals. Exactly. And the thing is, they strayed too far away. And especially in this episode, I didn't even... After I saw this episode, I went straight to school and I didn't even... I finished off the... and for those who were wondering how I finished the episode, I started the episode last night, watched at least like probably 30 minutes of it, and after that, finished the rest this morning. And god damn, did they stray away from the game.
Too far right. I know that's a hard job to do. So, yeah, this twist with Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, bro, at this point.
Yeah. They twisted that. The game has a better story when it comes to scenes. Exactly. And I know what scenes are talking about, Bill, because I was pissed whenever I saw that. Whenever that letter popped up, I was... You guys have no idea how livid I was. Like, I got to class, and all I did was just sit on my computer and plug in headphones and just watched what happened in part 1. That's all I sat there and watched.
Yo, at this point, this junk don't even shock me. There is no Ellie meet Joel and Ellie.
Where's that scene at, Naughty Dog? Wait, not even Naughty Dog. Neil. No, wait. HBO. No, wait. Not even HBO. Wait. Let me see. Naughty Dog and PlayStation. Hold on. Naughty Dog is... Sometimes I get confused on who's actually directing the show. But where was this whole entire part at?
Don't even shock me. There is no Ellie meet Joel and Ellie. They never meet Bill alive. Cause this man Bill decides that nah, I ain't got nothing to live for neither. If you out, I'm out. And Bill decides that...
Hold on, let's go back.
Yo,
listen to this.
This junk don't even shock me. There is no Ellie meet... Joel and Ellie, they never meet Bill alive. Because this...
Exactly. This should show the director that played the game. They strayed too far away from it. That's the reason why. That's the reason why I was talking to my friend about this, and I was like thinking in my head, I was like, hold on a minute. And after I was studying, because like before, and this is before I even had my YouTube channel, before I played like Last of Us, I was watching, and for those who don't know, Tajay. I was watching a lot of Tajay. And for those who don't know, I would, and this is gonna sound weird, I would rather have, I know it's gonna sound like a really weird strength, but I'd rather have the co-game director. And I don't even know what he's saying. But bro, you really had to stray this far away. So Ellie and Joel do not meet Bill alive. All we get to see is the Ellie and Joel get the drip from this scene. That's all we see. That is all we see. At this point, if they messed up any more scenes from the game, bro, I've already seen what the hospital scene looks like. They do not need to mess up the hospital scene. They do not need to mess up the David scene. They also do not need to mess up. And this is the only thing that I'm actually excited for. This is the only thing I'm actually excited for in episode 4. The only thing I'm excited for is to see Tommy. And it's also to meet Maria. And to see Jackson, even though Jackson wasn't even in the first game. It was literally towards the end of the first game. It was literally the end of the first game where you see Jackson. So if they figured a way to mess up season 2, ooh, I'm going to be livid.
Man, Bill decides that, nah, I ain't got nothing to live for or neither. If you out, I'm out. They die together. They both I guess they both go upstairs. They might bang one last time. Who knows? They might have died when they was banging. We don't know because Bill writes a letter to Joel, and then once Ellie and Joel gets there, Ellie is reading the letter, about what Bill wrote to Joel, and it's pretty, and it's pretty.
The way they were going might not show. The way that they're going, they might not show scars. I'm not gonna be surprised if they don't show the scars. If they don't show the scars, if they fabricate, and there's no way, and tell me there's no way that they're gonna mess this up. If they mess up the whole entire, and I can't believe I'm saying this, the only thing that I'm actually looking forward to in season 2, this guy, yeah, he's speaking straight facts. He's not lying. The only thing that I'm looking forward to is more than likely, at this point, if season 2 is coming out, I'm going to have to go for Abby. I'm going to have to root for Abby because they already messed up. At that point, I'm going to have to hope that they don't mess up the David scene. I'm going to have to hope that they don't mess up Ellie killing David. I'm going to have to hope that they aren't going to mess up, the theater scene in part 2. I'm also going to have to hope that they do not mess up with the whole entire Jesse and Dina situation. I want to see more things about that. I want to see more things that happen because that's literally what I want to see. I want to see how they're going to do that situation as well. At that point, the only things that I'm actually looking forward to in the next episode is just seeing Tommy and meeting Maria. And also seeing Jackson, even though it's not even in the first game. It's literally the ending of the first game. But,
didn't want to live no more. Honestly, this sucker couldn't live no more the way he was looking in this damn show. Like, this sucker was not equipped to like survive in this world.
And that's what made it messed up. Bill was supposed to be equipped.
So
he was only equipped for like what, the first 5 minutes?
Yeah, the twist with Bill is he dies. And I'm gonna tell you why. Honestly, in my opinion, in a way, I like what they did more so with Bill in this show than what they did with Tess. I still feel like they butchered.
And that is sad. But then again, I do not like what they did with Tess in the show because I'm afraid of stalkers now. Like I don't like stalkers anymore. And for those who know, stalkers are now my favorite form of infected. Like they're my favorite form. And after seeing what they did with the stalkers in the show, nah.
Tess, I've seen so many people trying to defend like how Tess went out and why the stalker was kissing Tess. Bro, I don't want to hear none of that junk. Tess got butchered in this show.
Yes. I'm actually agreeing with this. Yes.
You can't convince me otherwise. You cannot. I don't want to hear it. However, though, with Bill, I kind of liked that in this show, at least there's closure to his story.
Yeah.
Going to the game in Last of Us, yes, Bill is this paranoid, freaking got guns everywhere, got guns all over the place, traps. This man is literally made for this world, you know. And of course, that scene, the iconic scene where Joel and Ellie first come into contact with Bill, is gone from this show. But in the game, after you leave Bill, again, he's never seen again. You don't know the ending to Bill's story. In Last of Us 2, he's not even in Last of Us 2. So it's kind of like, we don't know.
Well, I mean, his traps were referenced into because of the TV station. That's about it. That is about it.
What's going on with Bill in like the game? He's just kind of like this ghost, this like unknown entity that you know still exists, but there's no closure to his story. At least in this show, I did like that they gave him closure, because you know what happens to him. He goes out with Frank. He dies. So again, this episode, I'm giving this episode a 6 out of 10. I'm giving this episode a 6 out of 10. But I actually, some of the stuff that they was doing in this episode, I actually did like. I thought acting wise, again, this was probably one of the best episodes. I still like one a lot, like the first episode a lot. Some people thought that one was like bad. Bro, one was a great intro to this series. But,
that was a great intro, honestly.
Acting again in the show, I don't feel like.
Close. I gave it a 5. I gave it probably like a. I gave it a 6.
At times it's just like.
I gave it a 6. And after that, the more that I started thinking about it, and the more that I saw it, and after I saw it this morning and I was in class,
the way they deliver a line,
and I started watching what was going on in the game,
I don't like it.
And I was just like,
but I thought this.
Close. I gave it a 5. I gave it. I'm gonna go ahead and say. Probably I would give it, and before anybody hates me, I'm giving it a 4. But it was more so for the fact, like, they did really, really, really good with, we got to see more information on Bill and Bill's town and, him over the camera and stuff like that. I like that a lot. But that was probably the only thing that I was probably giving him a 4. The only reason why I'm giving him a 4, well, for one, it was good to see Frank, so technically speaking, that's also a 5. But since I'm giving it a 4, it's more like, I don't really mind it, and also I wasn't really surprised because I was prepared. But that twist just made me go down to just literally just. The more that I thought about it, it was going good, and after that, I get to the end of the episode, and Bill's dead, and I'm like, if they mess up on any more scenes, I'm not watching it no more.
This episode had great consistent acting. I love how they portrayed the relationship of Bill and Frank, and I loved how, you know, Nick Offerman, his take of Bill. This show is the very epitome of, you're either going to like this show or you're going to hate it. There's like, as a fan of the game, you literally have to take the game out of your head. And I really feel like I really went into this episode really trying to make an effort to do that. Because I noticed for the first two, it's hard to watch this show if you are a fan of the masterpiece game and not compare it. It's just hard.
Yeah. But I do like the idea, and this is gonna sound weird, I do like the idea of how they replaced Ellie's favorite game character, Angel Knives, with Melina. It makes more sense because I feel like if Ellie was to play Mortal Kombat, Melina or Katana would be her main. Am I the only one that thinks that? Like, am I the only one that honestly thinks that? That if Ellie was to play MK, she would say she would be a Katana or a Melina main? Am I wrong? Like, am I wrong for that?
The show is based off of the game, for crying out loud. So it's hard not to. But, you know, once you finally pry that out of your brain.
Not wrong. Okay, thank goodness.
I did enjoy this episode for what it was. Stuff that I did not like about this, again, Joel and Ellie are really not in this episode too, like, bro, again, 90% of this episode
was literally Bill and Frank
on screen, like, and just their relationship. I just don't get how you can dedicate an entire episode of Bill and Frank, yet they just, bro, I cannot get over the way that they did Tess. I cannot get over it. And like,
they explored Bill and Frank's relationship for a full hour, but did Jack's He's not lying. He's not lying. He's not lying right there. He's not lying.
So it's like dedicating an entire episode.
But then again, I'm cool with a whole hour of that, but it's like, you can't do that for Joel or Tess.
Episode to a sucker that is already gone. Like, that's why I feel like a lot of people feel like this episode was kind of just like a waste, because it's like, the freak Bill just dies? It doesn't happen like that in the game. So it's like, what's the freaking purpose of having Bill in this freaking show?
Like, what was the purpose? I expected to see a bloater. I expected to see, I expected to see a bloater. Like I expected to see a bloater. I expected to see some infected. I expected to see the high school. We got none of that. All of that thrown. Oh, especially the scene. Especially that scene. That scene where Bill, Joel, and Ellie meet, and that whole entire scene is just gone.
That's the way he went out. But again, it's tough. It's tough to, constantly be comparing, or try not to compare this show to the game. Because if you do that, it's hard to enjoy this show, bro. It is. So I actually, though, I enjoyed this episode more than episode 2. And I know that might sound crazy, but if you rewatch episode 2 is kind of like this episode in a way. A lot of talking, a lot of walking, not a lot of action going on, really. The only thing that people really talk about from episode 2 is that clicker scene. If you take...
Exactly. That's the only thing that they were talking about. That's the only thing I was talking about that did good, was that whole entire clicker scene. Because I went back and compared, and I was like, okay, so we have soldiers, I'm gonna watch the clickers. That's the only thing that I liked about episode 2 was that clicker scene.
Take the clicker scene out of episode 2. It's essentially the same junk with this. Like this episode really didn't have too much action. It was just literally a love story between Bill and Frank. So you had a lot of people saying that, "Bro, this episode boring. I ain't trying to see all this. The whole episode, here we go, the gay agenda." Because there was really nothing else going on. But again, episode 2.
Once again, if anybody's watching the chat, I do not care who you like or what your preference is. I don't care. I'm just watching this because it's funny and it's in my benefit. And I'm just watching it. I'm just a reactor. I'm going to react to it. So, like, for anybody that's trying to get me canceled, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just here to just react and watch. So,
yeah. Didn't really have too much going on neither outside of that clicker scene, and we being real.
Exactly.
So, again, like, I will say it again. All of the people you got that are calling this show a masterpiece, like, bro, I just feel like the D writing for this show is at an all-time high. I've seen people say that this is one of the best television series ever. I've literally seen people in my comments say that. This is one of the best television series ever made. They were saying that after.
Correction. It is a adaptation of a video game. Well, technically, it's an adaptation of a game into a show that came from a comic. Which, by the way, we're gonna get into comic spoilers, by the way, too, because there's something I gotta tell you as well.
After episode 2. Are you on crack? Are you actually on crack? Like, bro, I just feel like people are overhyping the hell out of this show. The D writing is at an all-time high. Again, I don't even think this show is bad. I'm still going to enjoy this show for what it's worth because I'm a Last of Us fan.
Yeah.
I will admit, it is hard sometimes, just like I said, to, get the game out of your mind because I'm such a fan of the first game and not always constantly be comparing it to scenes in the show. But I really tried to make an effort to do that in this episode, and I feel like that's why I enjoyed it more so than it seems like a lot of my chat.
Don't get me wrong.
My chat was not liking this.
Don't get me wrong. I liked the episode, but bro, I expected to see a bloater.
Not liking this episode. But again, the mainstream media and all these other suckers that are calling this show a masterpiece and is saying like just all the episodes have just been flawless so far. What the frick are you suckers watching? Suckers saying, "Oh, dude, this is the best video game adaptation." Like, what does that tell you about how low the bar is for video game adaptations? What, like, it's just clear evidence of how like low it actually has to be for people to think that this junk is a masterpiece. I'm not saying it's bad, but this junk does have a lot of flaws going on.
Exactly.
I ain't got nothing else to say.
Exactly.
I ain't got nothing else to say. I've been saying this junk since episode 1, and I'm going to keep saying it. So, yeah. I enjoyed this episode for what it was. I thought that they did drag out. It's so funny.
They dragged that
say,
episode
they
a
spent
lot,
too
bro.
much time with this when, like, prior, I was like, they not spending.
They dragged this out a lot. It was just weird,
right? But in this episode, for them to dedicate an entire,
I respect it though. I'm not gonna lie. They dedicated a full episode to Frank, and I like that a lot.
Again, a lot of that interaction that you get with Bill, Joel, and Ellie in the game, that
dragged it for sure.
Memorable.
They dragged it, but like,
gone
it was good to see Frank at least, bro.
So again, you gotta,
you have to admit, it was good to see Frank because we all know what happened to Frank in the game. It was good to see an episode dedicated to Frank. I'm not gonna lie, it was really good to see it because like that gave us like a whole new perspective on what happened. But fabricated a death. You fabricate it, and that's where, things got more upsetting. How are you going to fabricate a whole entire...
Get the game out of your head, but it's hard for a lot of people, clearly, to do that, you know? So you just kind of got to watch the show and kind of accept it for what it is. This junk is not like the game. A lot of the best moments that are in the game, not even a lot, pretty much all of the best moments so far at this point that were in the game are not in this show.
Are not in the
It's
show.
either not in this show, or when it happens in this show, it's nowhere near as good. It's nowhere near as good. So it's just, you know, it is what it is. But I'm still enjoying the show, you know. And that was another thing. You had people saying that like I hate the show, and if you hate the show, just play.
Sorry,
I never said I hated this show, but I'm not gonna freaking deep throat the show and act like every episode has been a masterpiece. Like
every episode hasn't been a masterpiece, though.
It hasn't. Period.
By the way, make sure it's like stream.
A masterpiece. Like every episode has
its
I still feel like the best episode so far that I've seen is
episode 1.
Episode 1, I gave an 8 out of 10. After that, we'll see what episode 4 is like. But yeah,
and that's the Hunter episode.
Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. How did you feel about it? You know, do you feel
episode
like
was really cool? Episode 1 has to be the best episode.
Do you feel like they wasted Bill's character? Did you like the new twist? Did you kind of agree with what I said? How
I do not, and it's gonna sound weird coming from me. I don't like the new twist at all, because we got no Ellie or Bill scene. We got no upside down scene. All the best scenes have been taken out, which I really don't mind, but it's like, bruh.
How I at least.
The only scene that they better not mess up on is the hospital scene. And I'm going to show you guys that hospital scene, because I've already seen a picture of Pedro Pascal as Joel holding that AR in the hospital, because I saw a blue background. They do not need to mess that whole entire scene up, bruh.
At least liked how they gave Bill closure in the show that the game never really gave him. I really like that they did that. So that's actually that's probably one of my most favorite, I guess, deviations from the game that they did in the show. Again, I like it, but I don't like it because, again, that iconic scene with Bill is not here. But at least, again, they gave him closure that he doesn't get in the game series. So this is actually probably one of my favorite deviations that they did so far for a character in this series, because I did not like what they did with Tess. I'm sorry. I just didn't. But anyways, yeah, y'all let me know. What do y'all think about all the stuff that I just said? Leave it down in the comment section below. Stop listening to mainstream media. These suckers was swearing up and down that this was a masterpiece episode. Ain't no damn way. Ain't no damn way. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Be safe out here in these next gen streets. To the next video, my brothers and sisters. I'll catch y'all boys in my next one, all right?
All right, that was GG's. All right, now next thing that I didn't mess up on. We don't want to watch IG interview. The only scene that I do not want them to mess up on is the hospital scene. That is it. I want to see how they're going to do this scene. Bro, I don't care about an ad. Hospital scene gotta be on point. It has to be.
Knock at the cabin.
If they mess up anything, because I already saw a picture of Merle and what looks to be, you know, instead of the black tank top, she had on a black shirt and she was standing. But you know, that could work still.
Sorry about that. They didn't know who you were.
And Ellie?
She's all right. They brought her back. You came all this way.
The whole episode gotta be hospital. It gotta be hospital.
It was her. She fought like hell to get here. Maybe it was meant to be.
That whole entire episode better be just that whole scene. That's the only thing that they got left. They got the DLC that they got left behind, and they got this.
I pretty much lost.
And also,
And
Bloater.
then you show up, and somehow we find you just in time to save her. Maybe it was meant to be.
But the thing is, they better not mess up at all on this scene. This scene was just too good.
You don't have to worry about her anymore. We'll take care
I
of her.
worry. Just let me see her, please.
You can't. She's being prepped for surgery.
The hell do you mean, surgery?
The doctors tell me the cordyceps, the growth inside her, has somehow mutated. It's why she's...
But as on episodes, it's just right to give. It's just right to give the hospital. It's right to give the hospital a shine. They need to give the hospital its glorious shine.
It grows all over the brain.
It does.
This is the one scene I want to see them do.
Someone else.
Listen, you were gonna show me where.
Stop. I get it. But whatever it is you think you're going through right now is nothing to what I have been through. I knew her since she was born. I promised her mother I would look after her.
Then why are you letting this happen?
Because this isn't about me, or even her. There is no other choice here.
Bro, I gotta see Pedro pull this off.
Yourself that bullshit.
Bro, I gotta see how they're gonna pull this off because Pedro already got the face, bro. Imagine right here what he's gonna do with this, bro. This game looks so realistic. I've never watched a movie with this kind of acting. Bro, me neither. And the thing is, this is just a remake. Bro, if they end up, bro, they better, yo, if this scene's gonna be as beautiful, bro, we need to see that. We need to see that. We need to see that, you know, that demon Joel.
If he tries anything, shoot him. Don't waste this gift, Joel.
Get up. I said.
We gotta
get
see
up.
that dog angel. Remember, used to watch the game, then do the episode. Oh, 100%. Because I think the only person that played the game was the actor for Tommy. And the thing is, for a fact, like, he was told not to play it, but I was like, well, I'm already an hour in. So there's really no point. I'm just gonna be going. You really can't stop me. They also did the exact same thing for Bella Ramsey too. They also said for her not to play the game. I'm sorry, but I'm playing one of the main characters of the game. I'm sorry if I want to do perfect. Like, y'all don't want me to play the game, so y'all want me to go in here and not know what I'm doing? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go play the game.
Move. I said move.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot copyright music here.
Which way?
Bro, I swear my headset stopped working again, dog. Oh yeah, this is copyright. That's stupid. They should play the game to get an idea of what to do. Exactly, bro. This is the part that I want to see. This is the part that I want to see. They need to have this on point. Where? Where?
Top floor. The
Top floor, the far end.
The smuggler, he's in here.
Now, unfortunately, I'm gonna skip past this. It's only right that they do the hospital justice. It's only right that they do the hospital justice, bro.
Careful.
The only only downside is that they can't really do this scene a lot because the scene's just rushed. I hope they do crafting in the show. I mean, there was a hint that in the show that Joel's looking for. I can see a nail bomb. So right here, I have a feeling like as soon as he gets, hold up, let me show you. Now I have a feeling like right here, instead of him going through a door, they're probably gonna have. I think Joel's probably gonna throw a nail bomb somewhere right here, and he's gonna throw a nail bomb, and that's how all three doctors are probably gonna die.
Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
And after that, we get introduced to Jerry. After that, we get introduced to Jerry, which we would probably end up getting Abby in season 2 or towards the end of season 2. And we just see Owen, right there. And we have no idea who his name is, but to us, we know who it is. And we just see Abby come in and we do not know who she is.
What are you doing in here? I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jerry.
You fucking animal!
Bro, why are you shooting him in the...
Come on, baby girl.
They better do this whole entire scene some justice, bro.
Oh, shit.
They better do that whole entire scene justice where he gets the elevator.
I have a challenge for all of you.
Don't
Go
care,
to
Mr.
every
Beast.
computer in your house, your mom's, your dad's, your sister, your brother's computer, and in...
They better do that whole entire hospital scene some justice. If they don't do it, then yeah, I'm just not. Yeah. As I after this video, I'm getting off. Do you know if the show will have only 2 seasons? No, I think we're gonna have, because Craig Mason and Neil said they want to go in details on the scars, and after that go into part 2. So we are going to be getting a scars season going into part 2. At least that's my opinion. Going into part 2, it's going to take several seasons because they gotta find the right actors to play Yara, Lev, Abby, Jordan. Well, Abby's already been found, but Jordan, Manny, Isaac, who else? Dina, or as you know, or as I like to call her, and whenever I play, Flo Useless, or Sakura, or Useless. That's what I usually like to call her, because if you guys have seen my permanent playthrough, she literally does nothing. They would have to go through and they would have to get all of that. Especially they would have to do the hospital. Well, not the hospital. They would have to do Hillcrest. I don't know how, and they also have to catch Jesse. So we're gonna be there for a minute because I have to catch Jesse as well.
Even if you get her out of here, then what? How long before she's torn to pieces by a pack of clickers? That is, if she hasn't been raped and murdered first.
It ain't for you to decide.
It's what she'd want. And you know it.
They gotta do this whole entire scene worth its while, bro.
Look. You can still do the right thing here. She won't feel anything.
This is a scene that I want to see what they would do. That's the scene that I want. That whole entire scene is the scene that I want them to do going into Jackson, along with everything right here. That's the scene that I want to. That's the scene that I want to see. That is the scene that I want to see. That is purely the scene that I want to see, bro. That is mainly the scene. But yeah, chat, I'm gonna go ahead and get off for tonight. I'll schedule another stream for tomorrow so that way we can stream up for tomorrow. But anyways, that's literally that's probably like one of my favorite scenes. If they figure out a way to mess that up, then yeah, we out. Yeah. Okay, Phoenix, see you in the next permit. All right, Phoenix, see you on the next permit. Peace out, Michael. I'm gonna try and get up to that part where I left off. I think I left off at around. I made it down there and I made it into the zombie flight, the bottom floor. I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna get up there tomorrow. So I can be ready. But anyways, shout out to Michael for being here. Shout out to Olivia and Sarah for the subscribes. Anyways, by the way, there will not be a stream next Sunday because it's obviously Super Bowl. So yeah, I don't want to stream on Super Bowl day. But anyways, if you guys haven't already, leave a like on the live stream down below. Hit that subscribe button if you are new as well as turn on post notifications to be notified whenever I go live. And I will see you guys with another epic permanent banger. Love you guys. Stay dripped up.